Hi there. This is your last chance for the first part of this year to go to Venice, the most iconic city in the world, for a price of just around £320 for two people flying out of Gatwick. That is for 4 full days, 3 nights in a fantastic little hotel run by Giacomo, right by the bus station in Venice, the best place to be. It's this price for January, February, March, probably going to go up slightly in April. The best time to visit Venice is in the off season. There was a video that I made that I put out on the other side around September time last year, talking about how you get to Venice, where you stay, why you go there, why fantastic it isn't about the price. I'm going to put that video on the end of this video so you can watch it again because the price is still the same. There has been a massive response to that video, to that hotel. Pleased to say that. Why am I doing it? Just because I love Venice and I love going to that hotel, and I've gone there for years, and many people have asked me how and why I go there and how do you do it, so I put a video together. I'm sharing it with you. It's a gift from me to you. Go there. You will not regret it. Everywhere you look in Venice is a picture. It's a perfectly safe place to go. It's an iconic, it's a brilliant place to be. Go there. If you go there, if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. If you go there, take your camera, take your phone, because you're going to be taking a lot of pictures. My daughter, she's 18 years old. She this year is going to fly herself out there on her own. She's going there for a 4-day stay. She's going there to look good in her really smart new clothes. She's going to walk around, look at the people, look at the sights, sit in the cafes, drink the coffee, feeling artistic, feeling creative, and she's going to get there to be inspired and motivated, to think about her goals, her targets and her dreams, and then she's going to go from in the next year. She's going there for that for the feeling that you get out of Venice. Watch the video at the end. It's worth going there. By the way, why am I happy for my daughter to go there? I'm happy for my daughter to go there rather than going to London, because I feel she's safer in Venice than she's in London on her own. Watch the video at the end. I'm also going to send out an Expedia video, a promotional video about Venice. That's a fantastic video to watch. And when you watch it, that's exactly what you will see, what you experience when you go out to Venice. Go there. Just go there now. The problem is that there is limited spaces now, but the price on EasyJet you book through is still there now. Less than £50 return flight to Italy. So go there, you will not be disappointed. Watch the video that that's going to follow right on. It's going to flick on to the video of what to do, how you get there, and why you're going to stay in the Albergo Marine Hotel. Giacomo is the manager there. He will give you a 10% discount if you quote the promotional code that's in the video at the end of the video. Quote that as you book online and you'll get 10% off. So watch the video. Go there now. There's limited spaces. Do not be disappointed. Hello and welcome to this short presentation on how to enjoy a 3 to 5 day inexpensive trip to Venice, Italy. And this is primarily for people travelling from the UK because of flight times and costs. But if you're going to fly from outside the UK, everything else in this presentation is applicable to you. Now, this presentation will contain some things that travel agents will not tell you about Venice, which I think are some very useful tips. And the reason that I put this presentation together is that I go there very regularly to Venice. I just love that place, love chilling out there, love relaxing, love walking around. And people often ask me, well, how do you get there? What do you do? And I have to always tell them, but I thought I'd put this presentation together. So this is a gift from me to you on how you can go and enjoy that 3 to 5 day inexpensive trip to Venice. Now, what you're going to learn in this presentation: how to get there, where to stay, what to do, and what the cost is going to be to you. Why would you go to Venice? Simply because it is the most iconic and photographed city in the world. It really is a World Heritage location. It's only 1.5 hours from Gatwick. Quite an important point. And it is trust me on this, one of the most inspiring cities in the world. We go there just to chill out, relax, walk around, have a quick think about the past, but more importantly, think about where we are now, and most importantly, even more importantly, think about where we're going to go in the future. Brilliant place to go. And also very important, it's a very safe place to go. When's the best place to go to Venice? The off-season, because it is less crowded. Venice is essentially a walking break, so you want to avoid the heat and you want to avoid the crowds, because when you put that together, 90 degrees in a crowded place, not always a pleasant experience. You go in the off-season, you get cheaper flights and accommodation, so my recommendation to you is to go between November and March. And here is a word of caution. Warning! If you've got children, do not take children to your break in Venice. Because if they do not enjoy walking and they don't like architecture, which most children do not, they will not enjoy Venice. They will be a pain in the bum. They will be bored. They'll be unhappy, and it will make you unhappy. So if you've got children, do not go to Venice. It's for the grown-ups. You're going to get there by flying EasyJet, or as they say on the flight, EasyJetter. And you may say, why EasyJet? Here's why: because they fly direct to Venice, very important, and they fly from all parts of the UK. Booking, if you've ever booked on EasyJet on their website, is easy and it's very, very flexible. You just go onto the website, plumb in where where you're flying from, where you're going to, how many people are going, and the dates, etc. And it'll bring you up a 3-week schedule of flights, so you can cherry pick which flights you want for the times and the best prices. It's very, very efficient. The whole operation is efficient, and you add all that together, with it being inexpensive, flying by EasyJet truly is great value. Every airline has delays, and often it's not their fault, and EasyJet can have that as well. But on the whole, they are excellent. So here's another reason why you would fly EasyJet. Now, you could fly Ryanair if you wanted to, or as we say these days, Ryan-Dare, because you don't know if you're even going to get a flight, and you really don't know how much it's going to cost, because they keep putting the costs up, and I think they're even going to charge for the air that we breathe. But here's the main reason why you wouldn't fly Ryanair, because they actually do not fly direct to Venice. They fly to Treviso, which is 55 minutes away, probably an hour's journey away from, depending on traffic, could be more, away from Venice. And the transfer cost is £22 per person for a return bus ticket. Whereas EasyJet fly direct to Venice Airport. Transfer time is 15 to 20 minutes away, and the buses run every 20 minutes. And the transfer cost is just £12 per person. That's why you're going to fly EasyJet. We fly you direct into Venice Airport, or as we say, us Italians say, Marco Polo. Now, this has been recently refurbished. It's quick and easy to get through the airport. It's only 7 miles away from Venice. Now, here's a big tip on the arrival in Venice. Now, you'll either arrive and you'll park on the terminal with the bridge that you just get off the plane and walk into the terminal fine. But you may be parked on a stand, which means that they have to take some steps out to the plane so you can get off the plane, and then you get on a bus to take you to the terminal. If that's you and you are parked off stand, the minute that captain, when he turns off the old engines and turns off the seatbelt signs, everyone jumps up. You've seen it. They're all fighting to get the luggage out of the compartments above their heads, and all get ready to disembark the plane, and then they stand there for a long time because, well, what seems like a long time, getting frustrated and sort of bit tetchy and upset really, because they got to wait for these steps to come to the plane. And when the steps plane, they open the doors and off they go. I've got salvation. I'm going to get onto the bus. And they get on the bus and they end up sitting on a bus or standing on a bus, getting more and more crammed as they've got to wait for everybody else to get off the plane and get on that bus too. And what you've got to remember is, first on the bus, last off. So if you last on the bus, use first off. So do not rush off that flight. If you're waiting and in need of the toilet, rest assured there's some toilets just inside the terminal. I'll show you where they are in a minute. And use the fast passport control lanes. That's where you just put the passport in the machine and it scans it, boom, you just go through very fast. Do not take any cabin baggage with you when you go. Big tip. You've got to pay for it if you do, for starters, but you only go in for 3 to 5 days. The bag that you're going to take with you into the cabin is big enough, trust me, to get all the clothes that you'll need for your hair straighteners, your hair tongs, your curlers, your hair dryer. It'll all fit in the bag, and you just take it with you. You don't have to check it in when you get to Gatwick or wherever you're flying from, and when you get to Venice Airport, you go straight through. You just don't go and get held up in baggage control. So it's a little nice tip. This is a picture of the schedule of the bus service between the airport and Venice, and you'll see all the times there. They go every 20 minutes, and as I say, the return works out to be about just £12 return per person. And I highly recommend that when you transfer and you use the bus service, which is called the Venice Express. Highly recommend. It's not a bus, it's a coach. Very comfy. Love it. Very nice. It's inexpensive. It's easy to buy the bus tickets. As you come out of arrivals into the main concourse of the terminal, you will just turn left. There's a little kiosk which sells bus tickets. They talk English. You just ask for 2 return bus tickets, show them what baggage you've got, and they'll give you your return tickets, so you're ready for the way back also. And the bus stop directly outside that terminal, and the buses run every 20 minutes. And as I said, it just takes 20 minutes transfer time. Boom, dead easy. Very busy this. Well, it's a bit of a map of the arrivals terminal. So you'll come into the terminal. Here are those toilets. If you're dying to go to the toilet, you'll come into immigration where you'll use the fast track lane, as I've said. You'll then come through into the baggage hall, but you're not going to get delayed and stopped here because you haven't got any whole baggage, have you? Nope, you're going straight out into the arrivals concourse where you'll turn left, and that is just where you buy your bus ticket. And then you'll walk straight out of these doors here, and you'll find that the buses will pull up outside to take you on your transfer to Venice. Now, where to stay in Venice? It's absolutely key for you to stay close to Piazza Roma, which is the bus terminal. And the reason that you want to stay close to the bus terminal is when you arrive, you will have a suitcase. Now, most people, when they arrive, they want to go and stay in near St. Mark's Square. So they do that. But the problem with that is that you will have a 2-mile walk through Venice over bridges at every turn with your suitcase to get to your hotel when you arrive, or you'll have to take a water taxi, which is very expensive, or you'll take a water bus, which will take time. So if you stay close to Piazza Roma, you haven't got to lug your cases when you arrive or when you go back. The Santa Croce area, and I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right, is the area of the city where you want to stay. That's ideal. Then you want to stay, and I'm recommending this to you, and I'll tell you why, the Hotel Albergo Marin. This hotel, a boutique hotel, has a 9.1 rating for location on booking.com and an 8.3 rating for the services in the hotel. And I have negotiated with Gio Marco, who's a fantastic person, a 10% discount for you at this hotel if you quote the code that I'll give you at the end of this presentation. This is a picture of the outside of the hotel. Some people say, oh, look, is it falling down? It's beautiful. This is how every building looks in Venice. It's part of the brilliance of Venice. But inside, what a lovely hotel. Piazza Roma. Let's just talk about that. That's where the bus terminal is. That's where the ticket office is for you to buy you get a chance to go to Lido di Jesolo, a premier beach resort, and you buy your bus tickets in the Piazza Roma, and it's next to the train station. That's very important, and I'll tell you why in a little while. Now, we talked about the Santa Croce area and why it's important to you. Here's the reasons. It is central to 3 great walks, which I'll tell you about in a minute. It is only 10 minutes walk, 2 bridges from Piazza Roma to your hotel. The area is quiet and peaceful, and it's close to the train station. And there is a significance about being close to the train station, which I'll also share with you in 2 secs. Now, the Hotel Albergo Marin is a great location. It's clean and warm. It's beautiful inside. It's very, very friendly. The staff are fantastic. There's a 24-hour reception desk, and you can arrive whenever you like, obviously, then, but you will get a drink and crisp when you arrive, which is always lovely to have and refreshing after a journey. You will get a wonderful breakfast at this hotel, and you will enjoy simply the best eggs in the world. And they will mind your luggage for you for no charge on the last day. So what you do, if you're going to go for 3 nights, but you want 4 full days, you book the last flight out of Venice, and the hotel will mind your luggage all day. If you've got things like laptops, they will take those separately and store those separately for you. And when you go back at the end of the day, they will simply give you luggage and off you go. Very useful. And it's all great value. All this adds up to great value. And you get that 10% off from Gio Marco. Here's the hotel website. So you can just have a little look at the hotel if you like. And don't forget, it's got an 8.3 general rating on booking.com. And the transfer, as I said, is very easy from the Piazza Roma, where you get off the bus, you go over 2 bridges, you have a 5 to 10 minute walk, and you arrive at your hotel. Simple. Boom. And here it is on a map. So this is the bridge where all the traffic comes into Venice, and it all terminates here. There's a big car park. The trains terminate and your bus will terminate. Now this is what is called the glass bridge, which is the bridge over the Grand Canal, which leads up to the Rialto Bridge. You won't go over that bridge when you arrive. Instead, you'll come out of the bus station, you'll come down, walk beside the glass bridge until you come to this little bridge. There's your first bridge. You'll walk along here, you'll go over the second bridge, and then you walk all the way up here until you come to a big domed church on your right. Cannot miss this church. You just go by and take the first right. Walk down this alley here. When you get to the end of the alley, you can either turn left or right. You'll turn right and turn right again, and your hotel is there. It's that easy, just 5 to 10 minutes walk. A picture of the hotel again for you. Here is a bedroom in the hotel, a bathroom. This is the breakfast room. I love this room. Lovely first thing in the morning to sit back and chill and to eat those gorgeous eggs. This is part of the fare that they offer you, which is fantastic, and you can order cappuccino if you want, or latte if you want. This is where you order it. This is the reception area where you will enjoy that drink and crisps when you arrive, and it's just lovely. And here is 3 great walks that you can enjoy in Venice. Now you can walk obviously anywhere you want in the city, and anywhere you go is fantastic. And if you look to your left or to your right, you'll see a picture that you'd want to take a photo of. But here's these 3 great walks. Now your hotel is here. The number 1 walk is you come out your hotel, you come along here to what is simply a lovely, fantastic bridge. I love this, one of my favourite bridges in Venice. You go over this bridge and you'll just follow this route. And you've got all shops and piazzas and things going on all the way along here. Come round here. This is the Rialto Bridge, so you'll see the Rialto Bridge, and then you'll come down to St Mark's Square. This route number 2 just takes you more centrally through Venice to the Rialto Bridge and then down to St Mark's Square. And this route is a very, very nice route. You'll come here, cross past the police station, which is nice, see the police boats. Come down here. This area here is the cruise terminal. You'll walk along here, which is beautiful, especially on a blue sky day. Just walk along here. You may catch a cruise ship if you're early in the morning or there are a certain time in the afternoon. Walk along here. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. You walk around to this point where you can look over onto St Mark's Square. Look over into, as I say, the Bay of Venice. That's so iconic and beautiful. It's where all the films show that view. And you'll walk around here, go over a big old wooden bridge, which is where people in love just padlock onto the bridge to padlock their love together, I suppose. Must annoy them in Venice a lot. And then you walk over here and head down to St Mark's Square. And on your way, you'll come through this part of the city where there's some fantastic shopping. Very, very busy here. But some little things that I like, that I think you might want to know that you won't get told by the travel agent. Now here we are, the bus station. Here is your hotel. Now you can enjoy lots of great food and lots of great eating in Venice, and indeed the hotel will recommend some fantastic places to you. But if you want to just eat something cheap in your room at night, you can turn right out of the hotel, walk 50 paces, and there's a fantastic pizza takeaway. Very reasonably priced. Beautiful pizzas. If you want something different, you can walk back to the canal, walk down here, and here is someone like me will enjoy this Burger King. Or you can walk over that bridge, which I said is fantastic. You take some lovely photos on that bridge, turn left, and you come to the bus station, which looks like a 1950s bus station. You know, like something from the film Back to the Future. What's significant about the bus station is there's very fantastic and clean toilets in there, and there's loads of places where you can buy tea, coffee, sandwiches, pizza, etc., and sit down and enjoy it, very reasonably priced. As you walk along this route, which I talked to you about, you'll come to McDonald's here, and if you walk further on, you'll come to a Spar supermarket. Now, this is the grandest supermarket you'll ever see in the world. Used to be an old theatre. Go in there, it's fantastic. You will take pictures in there for sure. Brilliant little experience to go in there, and you'll get some reasonably priced food if you want to take that back to your hotel and enjoy that. And you walk around here, that's the Rialto Bridge, as I said. You'll like that, everyone likes to go there. On this nice little walk along the waterfront here, that place here is the gondola repair yard, and it's just nice. It just makes me laugh looking at the old gondola repair yard. I got a picture for you in a minute. Just a bit dark. It's not a very good picture, but I've got a picture for you. This area here is where the shops are, main shops, St Mark's Square, and this place here is the Bridge of Sighs. Here's some pictures to wet your whistle. That's my wife's outside the hotel. It's a typical square. Piazza in Venice, canal view. This is the gondola repair yard. This is the old supermarket that you take pictures in. You love that place. Some more views, and I mean, just look at that iconic, that blue sky. Look at the reflection of the water. Fantastic. This is in St. Mark's Square. This is from the glass bridge. This is the bus station. Get some nice eats in there, and this is one of the alleyways leading up to your hotel. Now, as I said, during this you get a chance to go to Lido di Jesolo, or I think as us Italians says, Lido di Jesolo. Been going there for so many years and I still can't pronounce it. It's a fabulous resort, a premier beach resort. For a day out, fantastic. It's a 40-minute bus ride away. It's regular buses throughout the day. They go every 30 minutes. This is a premier beach resort. Fantastic. I go there every summer. Fantastic in the summer. It's 7 miles of sandy beach. It's fantastic in the summer. It's a great beach to walk in the winter. In the winter, the resort is largely closed, but I can tell you, my wife Tracy and I, we have sunbathed on this beach in the frozen midwinter in January. We've laid on that beach and we've laid in the blue sky and we sunbathed for an hour. Lovely. And that beach is lovely to walk in the summer. It's fantastic to walk in the winter. If you want to say, as we say, I want to find myself, I want to reflect on me, who I am, about the future, think about life, feel great. Brilliant place to go to do that. There's an excellent bus station there with toilets and a cafe. And if you do like McDonald's like me, there is one within minutes from the bus station. You get there to Lido di Jesolo 2 ways. You can catch the ferry from Venice over to Punta Sabbione and catch the bus down to Jesolo, or you can take a bus direct from Piazza Roma and it'll take you along this road round to Venice. Now, this is where I'm telling you to go. You get a return bus ticket for £26 for 2 people. And you go along here. If you look to the left on the bus, you'll see some rural Italy. Fantastic views. I love that. Or you look to the right and you can see some views over the canal and see a beautiful canal as you're driving into Venice. Fantastic. There's a postcard of Lido di Jesolo, but it shows you on the map here. It's basically split into 2 parts in terms of travel. This is the bus station. If you take route 2, it will take you down to this rude sign, which is not a rude sign. It's a lighthouse. You can bus there and bus back, or walk there and walk back, or you can take the number 3, which takes you down to a fishing village. That is where I normally stay. And that's what it looks like in the summer, and I stay around this area of the beach. Now the costs. The costs are £108. This is based on the 5th of November to the 8th of November. So it's for a 3-night stay with a 4-day full break. 3 nights, 4 full days. The flights, £108 for 2 people return flights. Forgot to put the pound sign in. It's £167 for a room with a private bathroom and with that fabulous breakfast and fabulous eggs in the Albergo Marine Hotel. It's £26 to transfer on the Venice Express for 2 people. It's £26 for return tickets to Lido di Jesolo for 4 full days, and that cost is £327. Wow. Boom. When I've asked people how much they would be prepared to pay for this, some people say, well, I think that'd be £800 a person. Some people say £300 per person, £400, £500, £600 per person, but no. Joe Marco, EasyJet, get you there for 327. So in summary, I'd say you can absolutely, I recommend it. You can enjoy an inexpensive 3 to 5 day break in Venice. Go inexpensively, because then you can just go again and again and again. And you do this by flying out of season, which is the best time to visit. You stay in an 8.3 rated boutique hotel, fabulous hotel, Albergo Marine, with a fantastic manager, Gianmarco. The transfers are stress-free. If you use this code when booking your hotel with Gianmarco, he will give you a 10% discount. This is the code to use. I'd like to thank you for watching this. I hope you go on the trip. I sincerely do, because you will enjoy it. So all that's left to say is arrivederci. Arrivederci, baby. Ciao.